In an address to the court before the start of afternoon hearings, Senior Counsel James Orengo, representing Azimio presidential candidate Raila Odinga and his running mate Martha Karua, brought to the attention of the court the standoff between the petitioners and the Electoral Commission. Orengo said that the order directing the IEBC to give the applicant supervised access to the servers was yet to be implemented more than 24 hours after the Supreme Court gave the orders.
Inspection of the servers, we have been given restricted access only to the result transmission system, and only it has not been granted yet, only to one server, and it is established that the IEBC has got 8 servers. We have taken the decision to write formally to the registrar in the hope that the court eventually can resolve this matter as quickly as possible, because we are running out of time. But there's no compliance in terms of the orders that the court gave.
In his response, Justice Isaac Lenaula said that they were aware of the issue and that the brief they had from the judiciary team was that the exercise was ongoing and that they expect a report on the same.
We are aware about that issue. We are following up on the question, and as far as we know, the exercise is continuing. Should there be an issue later in the day or tomorrow morning, we shall receive a report. But as far as we know, by the time we got out of here, the exercise had commenced. There was an agreement on how to access the server that was given, and the issue of cloning is being addressed. So let's leave it for now. Let's report again tomorrow morning.
A spot check of the IEBC offices at Anniversary Towers, confirming the concerns raised by Senior Counsel Orengo. Lawyers Paul Mwangi and Julie Soweto visited the IEBC offices to confirm the progress on the scrutiny of the servers, but found little activity ongoing, despite their teams camping there the whole day.
The biggest problem that has been going the whole day are arguments about this implementation matrix. And by the time I left at 3 o'clock, nothing had happened. And even some of the simplest issues, as giving copies of the technology system security policy, had not happened. So what I met is an argument between technical computer people about what they should comply or not comply with.
But according to the IEBC lawyer Eric Gumbo, the delay was a result of the question on whether to allow the petitioners access the entire server.
The use of the word forensic image. Now, the applicants appear to be interpreting that to mean an opportunity to get the image of the entire server. Now, that is causing a bit of a concern, because then it means if they have the image of a server, technically they'll have gotten access to everything that certainly is contained in that server. It means that that order will be so far-reaching that after that event, it may not be possible for the IEBC to use that server again.
Odinga's lawyer Paul Mwangi wants the court to issue orders to a specific IEBC official to be in charge of the process to help speed up the scrutiny process.
The issue of the forensic image is not correct that the demand was for an image of the entire server. In fact, what I meant had been agreed on was that the part of the server that was supposed to be forensically imaged was going to be cloned so that there's no access to the. And that had also been agreed on. But when it came to implementing it, there were always new arguments. And in my estimation, what I found is that there is nobody at IEBC who this order is directed at, who is responsible for ensuring that these matters are done.
But as far as we were concerned, the resolution was that they'll do some cloning, and then any concerns that this team would have would then be presented to us tomorrow, having also gotten a report from our team. But at the time we came, there was good progress, and that's what Mr. Gumbo is saying, so far as we knew from our team out there. So perhaps, CJ, the way to go, let us go back ourselves, perhaps get our report from our team, and should there be any need for a direction tonight, we could do that remotely. And if not, then we give a report in the morning, because we gathered that the progress was immense and that something would be perhaps actually finalized tonight.
Meanwhile, the IEBC in a tweet has confirmed that all parties have been allowed access to the servers from this evening and that the scrutiny process is ongoing as ordered by court.